everyone, it is me, Wom, and today I will teach you how to make a basic sorting system. So this is something I created for fun. I know it's kind of overkill. I mean, you don't have to do this. It's a little far from basic, but I just did this in my spare time for fun. So as you can see, there are tons of items, and it's just a huge amount. So I'm going to be showing you what it does if you don't know. So right now I'm going to grab some gold from my inventory to see if I can put it in. And if you can see right now, it's going through the system. And it's not going to go into any other chests as you just saw there. So it's a big thing, so now I'm finally here. And eventually it should start filling up. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. It's finally filling up. It's such a big machine, so it takes a long, big old time for the hoppers to transport it over here. So now I'm going to go around the back to show you what's inside. So I'll make a simpler version of this, but not near as complicated. So this is just the back. So as you can see, it looks pretty intimidating. It's like a computer. And you might be a little wazard if you're not that good at redstone, so I'm going to show you what's going on. So first, here are the blocks you'll need. So you want to get a building block of your choice. Like always, I chose blue concrete. It just has a nice texture to it, in my opinion. Now we're going to get some juicy redstone and pretty much every major component, redstone dust, redstone torch, redstone comparator, and don't forget Mr. Repeater. You might have guessed this already, but next we're going to need a hopper and a chest. And now you're going to place 3 blocks down and then 3 chests on top. But as you can see, if you try to place them sideways, they'll merge. I mean, you can fix that with trap chests, but I recommend putting them sideways like this. So far, this is what we've got. It's looking pretty good. So now you want to place 3 blocks behind it. Oh, not redstone. Now you're going to put 3 hoppers running into the chests, just like that. Now you're going to want to place 3 temporary blocks on top of the chests, and then some hoppers running into those, like that, just like that. Now you want to break those blocks that you put over your chest so you can actually open them now. Now you want to place a nice line of hoppers going across the top so that the items can be transferred into all of the hoppers. And then you can see I'm struggling a little bit because it's kind of a weird shape to do it in, especially when you have to put them next to each other and adjust them each step of the way. So now you want to place a chest on top. So this will be your input. So pretty much you can put all your items in there, and then they will travel into all the hoppers. So now your machine should look a little something like this. So now we're going to get into the redstone part. Now you want to place 2 blocks back there, well, 2x2 pattern, and 3x2 pattern, excuse me. And now we want to place comparators coming out of the middle hopper, then a row of 2 more blocks behind those comparators. So now you want to cover those with redstone, just like that. Now you want to place 1 block down, and then put some redstone on top of there. So you see this hopper, so now we're going to need to put a redstone torch under the neighboring block, so it locks the hopper, just like that. So as you can see, I'm doing that right now. Oops, I put it in the wrong place. Now, you should have something like this, and you want to place repeaters running into the block with the redstone torch on it, just like this. So now it should look like this. Remember to put them all at one tick, just like this. It's looking good. So this is pretty much the most confusing part done with. So now we're going to choose which items we're going to sort, okay? So I'm going to choose some colors of the rainbow. So I'm going to go with red, orange, and yellow. Okay, nice. Now this might seem a little weird, but now you're going to want to grab an anvil. Yeah, it sounds weird, but I'll get to that in a second. So now you want to place your anvil down and then rename all of your anvils just a variable like X. So now we have that. So that's good. So now you want to go into the middle hopper. So now you're going to fill 4 of the spots up with your anvil named X. And then you're going to put the item of your choice in one, and it should empty a little bit. So as you can see, some items are draining. So now you're going to want to do this with all the other hoppers. So as you can see, it's draining like that. So do this with the other ones. So now put in your 4 anvils named X. And then put in your orange concrete. So just like this. There you go. And let's put in our orange concrete. And it should drain as well. Now do that with this last chest, and it should, as you see, it's going into the chest a little bit, but not the whole thing. Now you're going to do that with this chest, but with yellow concrete, and then there you go. Come on, let's do it. And there we go. And it's draining a little more, so that's good. Now, to make it look nice, we're just going to grab some stairs so we can label each chest. So let's grab some stone stairs or any transparent object, or just an object that if it's on top of a chest, you can still open it. So we can do that. That looks nice. I like this. I like stone stairs the best because it really has a nice look to it. And now we're going to put on some item frames to label all our different items. So yeah, we're just going to build around it. So we're going to try our best to make it look nice. So there we go. Now let's grab our item frames, just like that. And let's place them onto the stairs and fill it up with our block choices. So red concrete, orange concrete, yellow concrete. There we go. Let's smack those down, just like that. And put those in. Remember, that one's red, that one's orange, and that one's yellow. So this is pretty much it. So let's put a jumble of items in this chest. Let's just put them in all random order. So let's put them in. So kind of a random order. And it should start going. So red is filled up. Now orange is filling up too. Now yellow should be filling up in a moment. Orange is done. And now yellow has started. So this is pretty cool. So, like the picture I showed before, you can make that big thing, but like just copying the same pattern over and over again, but it's your choice. So now this is something a little extra, but it really helps a lot. I mean, you don't have to do it, but it kind of prevents it from losing all your items. So you're going to get a chest here. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Then you're going to link your hoppers to that. So this chest will pretty much work as an extra item. So if an item that isn't part of the system goes in, it will just end up in that chest. So I'm going to put some blue concrete in here, and it should fill up a little bit. See? So it won't go in any of the others. So this is for all of you who like to know how things work. So I'm going to be explaining that right now. So what's happening is we have our input chest. Then it's going into the array of hoppers back here. So as you can see, nothing's in it. So it's going to go into all of these hoppers. So for an example, if we put our colored concrete in, it will say, ooh, that's me down there. So I'm going to go in. But no other items will be allowed in because of all of these anvils. And then that happens with all of the other chests, as you can see. So the comparators right here are detecting. So when there's a certain amount of items in there, it will power one more to the point where it will let one item pass through because it is unlocking the hopper for that short of time. Okay? So if that's a little confusing, so it goes through the array of hoppers, say, ooh, that's me. Then powers it a certain amount to just go down, power the redstone torch, which unlocks it, and then lets one item to pass through. Sorry if that's a little confusing for you, but in a way it might make sense. So, hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. So thank you all for watching. It really means a lot to me. Toodaloo!